You invented your own self.
The trash of Spectrum strikes again.
Oh man.
You guys couldn't hear me that whole time, could you?
Nope.
I knew it.
Sadly, no.
Okay, I sent it to you.
This is such a wonderful.
That's so messed up and nasty.
I'm gonna be real busy. I'm gonna be real damn busy.
This
is so messed up.
Wonderful internet. This is wonderful internet, guys.
We apologize for the
top
internet.
quality internet.
I'll take my 75 inch TV
back
and I'm gonna just use that shit myself.
We're back live. Don't worry.
Seriously, I need a 75-inch TV and I know where to buy one.
Okay, Chase.
Guys, we're legit back live.
Okay.
I already told you what I thought of it.
Yeah.
Does it really matter that we're back live? We're just gonna go back off. No, I'm not.
Bro?
Do you need me to come over?
No, if this happens one more time, Meno's
you're having some fanfic.
All right,
now.
if this happens once more, I'll have to host.
You're begging for fanfics of you guys now.
Oh no! Stop, man! Stop, bro! You're going into places that even we wouldn't cross. But relax.
Not even I go that far.
I don't believe you.
Seriously, don't give these girls ideals.
No, I think I would stop him before he did any true damage.
I would have to stop. I'm his brother. I have to stop him. Like Epic, you don't want to do this, man.
Yeah, we definitely need to stop him before he goes hockey mask time.
Like Epic, you don't want to do this.
Once hockey mask time happens, there's no coming back.
Oh no, Meno. I'm not wearing hockey mask. I want to see the face that murders them. I don't know. That depends how mad I am. But like I said, they're gonna see the face though. At least this is the face that is going to kill you.
This is the eyes that you will remember in the afterlife.
It's
going to be the dagger eyes from that cartoon movie. What's it? Who killed Roger or something?
Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Who framed Roger Rabbit?
Rabbit. Sorry.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Those missile eyes or whatever.
Yeah.
The daggers.
Mm-hmm. Those were creepy.
We're still live, by the way.
Yeah, I know. But I'm waiting for us to not go live for a second. So I'm just testing it.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to tonight's podcast where we talk about video games or whatever. If y'all don't know, today is also daylight savings. So I think we went back an hour. Did we go forward an hour or went back an hour? I forget.
We go back an hour.
Yeah, we went back an hour. So if you feel tired but you're not, it's 12 right now.
Blame the farmers.
Yeah.
So let's hurry up and go to a next topic. And if it goes down one more time, then we'll switch to the backup option.
If it goes down one more time, I'm dipping.
I don't blame you. Honestly, don't.
Same.
But stay in the call. Just don't.
All right. So
worst comes to worst, I can just have you on my phone like we were doing earlier.
See, we have a backup plan. All right.
Because I really need you to stay in the party, so I don't start saying really bad stuff. Like you're like the middleman coach that needs to stay in the party, so I don't start saying really. You know how I talk.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it's 2019 and Mario Kart Wii is still selling. Wait, Mario Kart and the Wii is still selling?
Yeah, it's still selling.
It's good.
It is, but there's been two Mario Karts.
The Nintendo just checked the fiscal year, and turns out Mario Kart Wii is still selling very well.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I would have more fun with Mario Kart Wii. I played Mario Kart 8. I didn't like it.
I actually like both.
How? Mario Kart 8 was Mario Kart Wii, but better.
Yeah.
I know, but something about Mario Kart 8...
But if you like Mario Kart Wii, then you like Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, Mario Kart 8 was literally Mario Kart Wii, but better.
My theory is that people have been hacking Mario Kart Wii like mad, so that's why they've been sticking to that.
People were hacking the mess out of the Wii, so I think that's the.
They're always hacking.
They were doing where they're that thing. I'm not saying his name. They're that thing.
You really you think that's the reason for real?
Yeah. Because I saw them playing. They were playing as Bowser, but not Bowser. You catch my drift.
Oh.
Yeah, that thing. They were playing as that.
Yeah.
They're so happy.
I don't think I should say this. I'll wait till we're offline to say.
The only thing that comes to my mind is Mario Kart Wii and chill.
Oh, they showing us something.
I thought you were talking about the guy that does that thing every Monday, but understood.
Nah.
Mario Kart Wii and chill.
Meno, that sounded pretty sketchy. The guy that does a thing every Monday, like that sounds
Mario
sketchy.
Kart Mondays.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Monday.
The way you said it, it sounds sketchy.
Sounds
Sorry
creepy.
about that.
Bad Woman Season 1 is spelling. Good. It sucked. Okay.
Nice.
San Diego, what do you think of all this?
I pretty much have no comment to it.
On Mario Kart Wii?
I don't have a Wii, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, they also hacked online
You should
into the
get
Wii.
one. I mean, literally, you can buy it for like $50.
See, I had one.
I had one, but I sold it and gave DC all my games.
Oh.
Yay! All our Genki games. Yay!
Oh, okay.
I still have them.
Oh, wait, that's right. There was Animal Crossing on the Wii. City Folk. I forgot.
Yeah, I think there were like 2 or 3 Animal Crossing, or am I thinking of My
Oh
Sims?
yeah, Save Folk is the Wii one. The Wii
Yeah,
one.
City Folk.
Yeah, I'm thinking of My Sims.
Yeah. I forgot about
New
Animal
Leaf's 3DS.
I don't like Animal Crossing. I don't think it's interesting. I told Hotshot this multiple times.
Oh yeah.
Remember that one Nintendo fan got in an argument with me about that because they think it was one of the best Nintendo games. Like, I just don't like it. I didn't say it was bad. I just don't like it.
Epic just hates living in a town full of furries. That's the problem.
It's not that.
It's not
We
so much of a
went
game.
to schools with a couple furries.
Exactly.
Recall.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I know that was a joke I was telling.
Yeah,
I know.
personally, I was just never into like that kind of. I don't know. It just didn't appeal to me. That genre of game. It didn't appeal to me. And some people don't understand that you don't have to think the game's bad to not want to play it.
I say it's like you're basically grinding money for your house. It's kind of what it seems like.
But yeah, so I mean, that's really cool though.
Yeah.
Mario Kart Wii is selling. That's amazing.
They're hacking it. And that's all it is to it. It's because, like how Smash Brothers Brawl was like still popular right after the months that people supposedly said it was dead. They're hacking it.
Oh yeah.
I think GameStop are still charging like $40 for it.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they're going out of business. What are they supposed to
Well, I
do?
mean, no, that and the whole fact that Nintendo games, they don't really devalue in price. Like, however Cosmic came out, it's probably still that much now.
Yeah.
Like,
Just like
like-
how some Pokemon games are still that much.
Like
Yeah,
how Pokemon Heart Gold Soul
Gold,
Silver, it's still $70, but the game retailed at $40 from the start.
These games, they only go up in value or stay the same. They ain't going down, man. Sorry.
It went up $30. How?
Listen, man.
Well, someone say that to the Wii U. They've been going down.
Well, the consoles go down in price. The games don't. Because the Wii U games are still $60.
I'm still the only one here for Wii U.
You're
There's
I
certain ones.
never
You're
owned
the
Wii U.
only one that's here that's still wrong. We know.
Why am I the outcast?
Literally, you had the money to buy a Switch instead. That's weird.
I don't think the Switch was out yet.
Yeah, it was out when you bought the Wii U.
Oh. But the Wii wasn't supposed to be for me anyway. So
Listen, everybody, if you want to play GameCube games, buy a GameCube. If you want to play Wii games, buy the Wii U. don't buy the Wii, buy a Wii U because it can up-res the Wii games and make them look better.
Oh yeah, you can play them in 1080p. I forgot about that.
I'd rather
Yes.
have both.
Yeah.
And buy a mod GameCube that supports an HDMI option. There are a couple out there, and if you don't know, there's people that will mod your GameCube
For cheap.
have for cheap to have an HDMI option.
I'll buy a modded
make sure-
Wii.
And make sure you have a working GameCube controller if you have a GameCube.
I'll buy a modded Wii. I don't know where, but I will.
I thankfully have an OG Wii, so I should be fine.
Do that. Just buy a Wii U. They're cheap. They're cheaper now. They're like fucking dirt cheap for a fucking Wii U.
I want to play the Fatal Frame game that didn't come to America. That's all.
Wait,
You can play it on the Wii U.
wait, which one? I mean, all of them are
The
in
one,
America now.
the one that didn't come to America. The one that
I mean,
was
all of them are in America now.
Mm,
Literally, if you go on Steam, the last one that was only in Japan is now in America. Well,
ooh.
if you can play it fully in English.
It's just
If you don't know, freaking Epic got me into Fatal Frame. Now I'm addicted.
It's a great game. Speaking of Fatal Frame, real quick, Made in Black Water is coming to Switch, so you know I'm buying that. Whenever they announce release.
Wait, it is?
Yes.
So I don't have to wait for the week. Okay, cool.
So it's coming to Switch. I'm gonna buy it whenever they release an announce date. When they give us a release date.
what was the last Fatal Frame game that had the whole the swimsuit controversy where
Yeah, Made in
I
Black
think
Water.
that was Fatal Black
Yeah, it was
Water.
Made in Black Water on the Wii U.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I like the Nintendo costumes better. We got
That's zero sense.
I feel like we also got. I feel like we got them. Also got the better end of the deal. I understand why they didn't want to do the swimsuits. It'll be kind of tasteless over here. Thinking about it, if you think about it, because Americans got a different concepts than Japanese. But I also think we got the better end of the deal.
Yeah. I think the only problem was that girl was wearing a swimsuit when she's turning 16. I think that was literally the only problem.
Say that.
Yeah, that would be the only problem.
Say that to Samurai Zombie Bikini Squad, whatever. That game.
We don't talk about that. Only you.
Oh, you mean on that Chanbara?
Legit mad over that too.
Why'd
They
you
got
say
away
the
with
name?
that.
Nels? Why'd you say the name?
You know what we're not mad about? Sony has sold 100 million PlayStation 4 consoles.
GG, so
Nice.
I am mad about
That's
it.
honestly nice.
So yeah, it's the fastest selling console to hit that number.
yeah.
I'm gonna look up at how many consoles does Nintendo 64 sold.
By the way, everybody,
Yeah, 100 million.
this has been the worst console generation ever. But Sony still,
That's a lie. What the heck are you talking about?
dude.
Yeah.
Compared to
Fight
the
me over this.
compared to the PS2 era, which we had, I know that the graphics wasn't that good on the PS2 era about the time it was. It
Dude, I
still
love
had a
PS2.
lot.
Go ahead.
I love the PS2 too. I love the GameCube better, but I love the PS2 also. I feel like there was more experiment. More games that was experiment on the PS2. Just a lot better.
Well, to be fair, this is the first console generation where there was not a huge change in graphics.
To be fair, though, literally every console nowadays are seriously computers.
Yes, but like I said, this one had the least change because on the
You're right,
PS3,
it did have the least
it was
change.
standard definition to high definition. This was from 720p to 1080p, and that was it. Unfortunately, but I mean, we still have good games. But yeah, it was the least inventive. That's what I want to say. Least inventive.
Yes. That's the word I'm trying to. That's the word I'm
I
going.
wouldn't say it's the worst. It was just least inventive.
It would
Fair
probably
enough.
in the PlayStation 2 days we have a lot of games that tried something new that kind of feels great, and it feels like
The
it's
way you
different.
started that was your bad in the sense that it sounded like you were saying this is the worst ever, consoles ever to be created.
No.
Well, you could say that because we had the Soulja Boy console that came out. in this era.
Yeah, we don't count him. We don't count him as a thing.
You mean
You're
the
not-
Chinese
You
knockoffs?
have to count him because technically it was a console.
No, because he
By
got his
console
Etsy and put his-
standards, it's a console.
They're
It
not
wasn't
letting
his
that
console,
go.
though. It was from
Sorry.
Etsy. It was from
You mean the
Etsy,
Chinese
Let it go.
and he
knockoffs?
put his name on it.
You have
Yeah,
to
they're
shame
so
what needs to be
knockoffs.
shamed.
No, bro. We're gonna let it die, and let his fame die with it.
And to spread the message, if y'all think the Wii was a bad console, it was not a bad console. It just didn't have games.
We're not bringing up Wii U either.
I love that fucking console though.
Literally, Nintendo didn't
Yeah,
advertise it. That was the only problem. They didn't advertise it, so it failed. Look what happened with the console. They advertised the Switch, and it's selling. How hard was it to advertise your console? Like, you just do that.
I know. Ask the PS Vita. Ask the PS Vita.
No, PS Vita did that false advertisement, and people got pissed off and didn't buy it. Play all your PS3
And
games.
that's how it died.
I didn't play a single PS3 game on the go.
Oh, shit.
You mean PS3? You mean PS3 games that went to PS Vita game? And then I don't know.
Right.
I don't
They lied
Yeah,
to
like
me,
Persona
man.
4 Gold.
I never saw the PS Vita like advertisement commercial. I never saw that.
But literally, before it came out, they advertised a lot. Then when it came out, they didn't advertise at all.
Yeah. Nintendo 64 sold 32.93 million.
The Vita was supposed to be the PlayStation Switch back in the day, a console that can play console that you can take anywhere, but you could also play like high def games. It didn't turn out the way they wanted, but it was a huge hit in Japan until the Switch came out. Then the Switch kind of just dominated everything.
Yeah.
Let's just say this: we could get over the Switch.
Do you think Microsoft is gonna come out for portable system
Switch is
anytime
a good
soon?
No.
console.
They were the
No.
first to come out with a portable system. They literally had a portable console system, which was an actual TV screen that would flip up and turn on.
I thought that was a mod.
No, that was a legit thing. They were. I don't know how many of them were actually sold because I believe the
Hold on.
I don't
price
think
to make
anything
them
were-
was
I don't think anything was really sold in a while. I think that was just technically they were showing off. They never released because it didn't do well in its controlled audience.
Because
Chase,
Hold up.
I'm sorry. I was gonna ask you. You don't remember the name, do you?
You can always Google it.
of the console.
Didn't you say Xbox came out with the portable? You said they were the first.
Yeah,
to-
it was. I believe they were actually the first as
I
far
think
as
it was
a
Xbox. I
portable
think it was a
console.
Microsoft brand thing, but I don't think it was Xbox brand. I think it was Microsoft.
Put the old ones in there and put it back in the
All right,
One,
I'm gonna try to look this up real quick because
I've done some in my life. Through connections, I do metal recycling, as some of you know. Well, one of the things I was helping clean out a house and getting metal from it. It was literally a Xbox, a portable Xbox thing because it was like a case where you set the Xbox in, you plug the stuff in through the back,
You mean the
and then you go flip up the top.
Oh, you mean the Xbox portable?
Yeah.
Okay, it says it's a 11 by 11.6 inch HDR TV, 180.
Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah, it says it's on Amazon for. Let's see,
Oh, you can buy it. There you go.
how much is this? Hurry up!
Probably way more than it's worth. But
It was because they didn't catch on. They weren't manufactured for full store sale, I believe. I think you had to like order it through online or something.
because I think the other thing that they were talking about, their controlled market didn't, like their controlled audience didn't even like it. So
The price for it is $209.
yes, I figure more than it's worth. But if you buy it
Yeah.
now, probably in the future it'll be worth a lot just because something that no one.
Well,
Rare.
it wouldn't even cost that much. I mean, you just need a small TV system and then a tower case for a laptop or for a computer itself.
I don't even want to trust this thing. I don't even trust this
You can
thing.
just collect it and in the future sell it for a lot of money because it'll be worth a lot. If you want.
The future generation is like, wow, the past was shit.
Well, it's kind of like, no, I don't think it will ever be worth money as much as you would hope it would be.
No, I mean,
because it's not something popular. It's not
No, I
something.
mean, 'cause it's like the Atari Jaguar is actually you can actually sell a mint condition Atari Jaguar for a lot of money. That console bombed when it came out.
Didn't they
It didn't
have?
sell a million. It didn't even sell a
Same
million.
goes with the Dreamcast, right? Or am I mistaken?
Well, Dreamcast was
Dreamcast was
popular.
awesome.
It
So,
was popular.
did you buy a Soldier Boy console?
Yeah, I went on Etsy.
Youch.
Like,
Because I mean,
like
by
Jay-
your logic, it that would mean that.
No, he owes me a refund, but I'm never gonna get that refund.
Well, no.
This is-
Apparently, that would mean Soldier Boy didn't even sell how many? 200,000, 300,000?
You don't understand what I'm saying. Soldier Boy did not make that console. Etsy.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
He
ordered
China.
it.
He bought it from Etsy and he put his name on it.
Okay.
Microsoft made the console that you're talking about. They made it. They put money into it. It just didn't do well. Just like Atari, they made the Jaguar. No one made the Jaguar for them. They made it. They put their name.
So,
I didn't-
so
I didn't even know that they was selling that. I thought that was just a prototype that they was working on.
Yeah, so that's why I say in the future. That's why in the future those things like that's why a mint condition Jaguar is worth a lot. Not because it was a good console, because Atari themselves, that was their last mainstream console they made.
Okay.
Yeah.
right.
Okay, now I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But this.
Oh yeah, and Teddy. So I wanted to rephrase what I was saying earlier. This console generation, it wasn't bad. It started off bad.
DC, I explained it.
Yeah.
Understand it.
All right.
Like,
Yeah.
This
no, we're-
Chase. This thing you're talking about. This just looks like a cheap accessory. It's literally like a TV you carry around.
I
and just
know,
hook
but
up.
it was literally the first portable console.
Well, Xbox
It's cheap.
Like,
It was the first. Well, yeah.
I don't
like
want to call it a
Epic said.
console. It's something you attach to your console. Is what it looks like.
But you didn't need a power source. It has a built-in power source.
Yeah, I mean, it's sort of like how the GameCube did the whole thing where you could do that small TV and flip it. And,
Yeah.
And you could play the GameCube because the GameCube had a battery inside of it. Well, you could,
Okay. I think I.
Well,
That's-
technically, if you're going to say that, then the Game Boys were the first portable console.
oh yeah, Game Boy was definitely the first portable. Well, no, not technically. I think Atari had the first portable console. Game Boy.
I
was
want
What they have.
I want to say
Yeah,
those cheap.
something.
I want to say those cheap Tiger games. Those were. But
Was it a Game Guy? Was that a thing? Game Guys?
I don't think so.
But
Atari had
yeah,
something. Then after that, it had links and stuff. Like Atari had a lot of
Ups and downs.
that no one remembers.
that freaking Atari Lynx was huge.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it
so
was.
was the Sega Game Gear.
Oh wait, I think I just messed up. I think I gave Chump an idea to build. He could just buy a bunch of Atari Lynxes and build a wall.
Oh, he could.
All right.
Build a wall!
Those things are huge. You know what?
Alright.
You know what else is also huge? What appears to be the last guy running Anthem just left BioWare. That's a huge announcement.
Youch.
Like Mr. Trump, I have a question. Yes, you. Why is your wall made out of mediocrity?
Because it's cheap.
Wait, are you talking about his platform
Yeah,
or
it's
his
totally-
wall?
Oh, I like
His
that.
wall.
Both.
Both. Yeah, I mean yes.
Yeah, it is cheaply made.
Hmm.
I miss this news.
I was joking about the wall made out of Ataris.
But yeah, so basically, Chad Robertson has just after 14 years.
Ooh. Does it say why he left?
No,
Hang on.
left.
Hang on a second. Let me finish the article.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes to this. So basically, after 14 years, he left, and this is just another sizable departure for basically like with BioWare. And you know, I mean, Anthem has so much potential. I thought it was something like Dragon Age, but it wasn't. It wasn't. It wanted to be Destiny so bad, but it was a crappy version of Destiny. And Destiny already sucked, in my opinion. Just my opinion. So, you wanted Destiny didn't really help me.
One in the comment tried to correct him.
Destiny was a mixed bag. I enjoyed Destiny, but only because I had.
That's really why I added my opinion. Because I know some people was
Yeah.
like, oh, Destiny's a great game, I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, I said my opinion, it sucked. You can enjoy the game all you want.
Like,
It could be your
Yeah,
favorite game
Nicole is
for
trying-
whatever
Yeah, 'cause-
reason.
But here's the
But-
reason why I enjoyed Destiny. It's literally because I played it with my brother, and we had like fun playing it. I'm saying because I played it with somebody. But if you play it by yourself, I bet you'll be bored after a while.
Okay, but I also played Time Splitters with my brother. Doesn't mean it's my favorite game. No, I'm kidding. It's your opinion. I'm just messing with you.
exactly. Epic is what. Epic
You
is
didn't
what. I
play Time Splitters too. That was amazing.
It really was. You gotta love the pie.
Gotta
Yeah,
love
what'd
it.
you say?
Yeah, no, epic is what I tell you all the time. To each their own.
Oh, exactly. I mean, that's what I'm saying. But people still get mad. Like, oh, you don't like this game. Like, once again, it's my opinion.
No.
So I never
Like,
think this game definitively is bad. It's just,
like,
in my
no.
opinion, it sucks.
Exactly. Like, no,
Your
it's
version
not
of your opinion sucks.
that. Exactly. Like, no,
Pretty
it's not
much.
that I don't like the game. It's
Response
that
to
I
that,
don't like
so.
your face. I don't like your face.
In my
Yeah,
opinion, I
also-
think your version of opinion sucks. Okay, have a nice day.
Exactly. Have a nice day. You know it's all good. The only thing
Yeah,
I definitively sucked was Trolling Night because the game didn't work. Like, if the game doesn't work, it just automatically sucks.
Wow.
I fell through the stage. I was like, wow, we're falling through the stage in this day and age. Around. But still, I was like, yo, listen.
A delayed game
yeah,
can be
that's
good,
really.
but a buggy one's forever bad.
Have they patched that game yet? Have they patched Troll Night where it works yet?
No
Patch
idea.
Fallout, did they patch Fallout 76?
Also,
No.
also
Well,
the marketing.
Right, next answer.
Also,
I
the
think
marketing for Anthem really wasn't that good either. Correct?
No, it wasn't. I mean, they marketed a lot on Twitch, but they marketed as something that wasn't. And,
That's where they kill their own cells.
yeah.
DC, to answer your
Tried to be
question about
Destiny,
76.
but failed.
It wanted to be Destiny so bad, I don't know why.
What, Fallout 76?
No, Anthem.
Okay, yeah.
It
I was
wanted to
like,
be Destiny
Fallout
so bad.
76 was trying to be Fallout,
Yeah,
which
Fallout
it
4
should have
was online.
left itself alone. That's
Like,
literally like a suicide.
Yeah.
Did they patch Fallout 76? They put
I mean,
a
they
Hello
technically
Kitty
did patch it multiple times, but the patches messed it up worse.
Epic. That's not a patch. That's putting a cheap sticker. That's putting a cheap bandage or sticker on it and saying you feel better.
Yeah, I mean, it's
He agrees with you.
yeah, it's bad.
I'm just gonna say this. Obsidian made a more Fallout game than Bethesda. I'm gonna let that sink in everybody's head.
Outer Worlds.
Can we just have another Skyrim, but a newer, more modern Skyrim?
I don't even
please?
trust them.
We have Elder Scrolls Online. Do you not like that?
Dude, never mention that game in my presence.
Ouch.
I was an early adopter of that game, and the online just did not work. I don't mean it was bad, like Smash Online. No, like
It didn't work for like the first month.
I was like, I can't do nothing.
And that game is literally you have to play online to play.
Exactly. I was like, if I cannot go online, how can I play this game? It doesn't make any sense.
So essentially, it's just like an MMO.
No,
Yeah.
it's worse.
Well, I mean, it wanted to be,
far
to be
worse.
something. It
was something, all right. It was a piece of shit.
It wanted to be Final Fantasy 14. It wanted to be Final Fantasy 14. It wanted to be that.
I can't get it. I'm sorry. I can't get into MMOs. I can't do it.
I mean, it's
They're
not for
so
everyone.
fun.
I like Black Desert
Yeah,
Online.
they are
No,
pretty
It
fun.
was trash. Yes, it was trash. Sorry
Chase,
to
I'm
tell
not
you,
saying-
but that it was trash. It was so trash.
Yeah. I like Black Desert Online remastered. Those characters,
Chase,
the game, I like it.
Chase, I'm not saying it's not fun. I'm just saying I can't get into
I'm
it.
not saying it's
Oh
not for
no,
everyone.
I'm not blaming you for not being able to get into it. I'm just saying, in my opinion, it's super fun.
Yeah.
I love the idea of being able to, like, let's say our Skype chat real quick. If we were all playing a game like Call of Duty, or if we were playing a game like Skyrim or something, we could decimate entire lobbies with just because we're friends and we talk to each other a lot.
Okay,
And I love
like,
that concept of you have to speak to each other to be able to play an MMO. Once you make friends in MMOs, you can you usually have 10 times as much fun as you would if you were playing a solo game.
So maybe that's why.
Chat. He remember what he said. He said, "Talk to, not shit talk." Hear that, Call of Duty players? Talk to, not shit talk.
No, hold on. I like watching Wildcat. He shit talks on on Call of Duty all the time.
But he does that for fun, not out of spite. Everybody else does it out of spite.
Both. Let's be honest.
Listen, I'm used to crap talk because I play Loki and Smite. That's what I'm saying about that.
Like Chase, I'm not like so maybe that's where I went wrong. I went into Black Desert treating it like a single player game where I can play with multiple people, but I just started playing by myself.
You want to have someone, at least someone needs to introduce you to an MMO.
You play Black Desert without me?
Together.
I didn't know you played Black Desert.
I don't have Black Desert. But
so that's what you should have said. I don't have Black Desert. I don't know where you fucked up at, but you fucked up somewhere along the way.
He really played Black Desert without me? Yo,
I didn't know you played.
Nah, son. Nah, so.
What level are you?
Nah, bro.
Now you're questioning his level.
Now
you're messing up more.
Listen, bro. Like, you didn't even say, yo, Epic, I'm getting on Black Desert. You want to get on? Yo, listen, man.
Yeah, I get on Black Desert, but now you want to get on Dauntless. I see you.
Yeah, man, you can't get on Dauntless.
Well, Dauntless is Dauntless. Let's just be honest.
It's a Monster Hunter clone. I understand, but it's still a decent Monster Hunter clone.
Monster Hunter. I'm still not into Monster Hunter World. I just can't get into that game. But I'm trying to get.
It looks fun.
See, I heard it's good.
I thought you were in the Monster Hunter Worlds, to be honest.
Yeah,
I was for the first 2 months.
But no,
but then we're out, right?
I apologize for not knowing you play Black Desert Epic. You hardly get on your Xbox, so I just
no, I play on PC. I got it before it came to Xbox.
Oh,
see, he realized the game's worth was already good on its own. He bought it when it was like just the bomb.
You're a little instigator, aren't you, bud?
Hell yeah!
so you play Black Desert on a computer and stuff like that.
Yeah. Before it came to console when I got it. Like it was a while ago. That was on my other laptop too. Like before I got this one, before that one tonked out on me.
I can only play on my Xbox. I don't have a computer. Well,
yeah.
I do now.
You can cross-play on that game now, so I think so. I don't know.
Let me know if you figure out we can. Then I'll re-download it and I'll play with you.
Yay!
Friends again. All you need to do is apologize to Brittany, and we'll be straight.
I ain't do anything.
Hey, we were not talking about that.
Yeah,
we're going to hold off until we're off the air.
They don't even know who that is, so.
Yeah, we don't know who that is.
Yeah, exactly. We are not.
I'm not
talking about that.
I'm not.
Shut up, man. We're going to the next topic.
God dang. Next topic, please.
You guys really go to topics that we don't.
For the love of Madoka.
They have nothing to do with games.
No, I was trying to tell a joke.
I don't care. Okay, BlizzCon 2019, Overwatch 2 announced with focus on story. Overwatch finally has a story. DC, how long have you been saying that Overwatch needed a story?
It needs
since it came out.
It needs a fucking movie, not just a story.
Oh yeah, I love a movie too. But yeah, they kept releasing all these different stuff, all these different animations. They're like, oh yeah, this goes. Then they had the comments. They want a story so bad. They want to make a movie of this game so bad. Why have they not yet?
I think, haven't you been saying it since it first released though?
Yes, I said Overwatch would be great if it just had a story.
But
see, I feel like Overwatch really had a story at the beginning of it. Like honestly, because like some of the commercials they show have so much like energy in them.
Exactly.
And I feel like I assume it had an original story, but they tossed it out as they were in development. Like someone got a hold of it during one of their production meetings or something.
I feel like they had a stack of papers with the whole idea on it. Then they dropped it. They picked all the papers up, but they forgot one that included the story.
Probably.
Also, Blizzard is upset. Overwatch is selling less than Paladins on the Switch. Maybe Paladins is free. Maybe it's Paladins is free and it's 900p, 60 frames per second versus 720p, 30. Maybe.
You're getting beat by your copycat. That's hilarious.
Ow!
Once again, the copycat runs better and looks better. I mean,
Well, wasn't that like the same thing when back when Call of Duty 4 came out? Like PUBG was mad at Call of Duty for having a better game of their game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're mad at Fortnite too.
They like one their arguments like, oh, they're so violent in their games, and it's like, but no, that was at Fortnite. They're so violent with their games. They're going to teach the young.
I'm just going to look at that person like, oh, they're so violent in their games. Oh, really? They were so violent in the Civil War. They were so violent before we even had guns. Like, how do you explain that?
The stupid thing about PUBG was they're trying to sue Epic Games, and Epic Games was the engine they were using the Unreal Engine for. I'm like, you can't sue the people whose game engine you use. What the heck?
Oh yeah, that's right.
That was the dumbest thing I ever saw. Like, you're suing the people whose game engine.
We went to a high school together, and we saw a lot of stupid stuff.
Yes.
Yes, I know you. Yes, I know you saw me sitting at the lunch table by myself.
I wasn't going to talk about you. I mean, that's rude.
Yo, I saw you sounded so upset. Like, oh dang, I wasn't going there. Like, why'd you go there?
Like, I wasn't going to go there, but I feel sad now.
Also, everyone, I copyrighted my game engine, so when I start posting stuff about it, you guys can't take it. You guys, but people out there.
We know.
I'm already
Understood.
Yeah.
There's someone watching this right now and mad at the fact that you said you guys like.
Only a Pirate Day.
There are girls out here too, you know.
Yeah. I literally copyrighted it, so like when I start showing stuff on my Instagram, you guys ain't trying to cop nothing.
Understood.
So Overwatch 2. Go ahead. What?
All of a sudden, you get an email from McDonald's saying they're gonna sue you.
I wish McDonald's would sue me.
Why?
I wish McDonald's would sue me.
Why? That sounds like suicide for you.
Nah, man, that's suicide for them. They're spending all that money on lawyers. But now we're suing for.
Yeah, but
I'm like, yo, here you go, 10 cents. Congratulations.
If Epic told me, I'd be looking like, dude, did you make a hamburger using the
No,
recipe? What did you do?
The funniest thing is, their lawyer wouldn't even take the case because they're looking at how much money I have on my bank account. It's not worth it.
No, their lawyer would take it because he's getting paid
Listen,
no matter what.
If Cardi B can fucking copyright, I'm sorry for cussing, but Cardi B can copyright skirt or skirt, I can't even say that thing right.
Why are you trying to do it?
Why are you doing it on this podcast though? Because then her also got to come at us.
Oh man!
Exactly. I didn't even do it right. So whoever did it right.
Yo, her also got to come at us like, yo, y'all steal this stuff. Like, shut up. I bet y'all can't be chased though. I bet y'all can't be chased.
Not crap ever.
That's all I'm
I
saying.
think
At least do someone. The floss kid, the backpack kid that made the floss stands.
Yeah.
He should sue.
He tried to sue Epic, but he couldn't because like they were on fair use or something like that.
Wait, there was actually floss candy.
It was called the floss, and everyone knew it. And that's
backpack kid who did the flossing. Yeah, that thing. And Epic stole that in Fortnite, and all they did was put him in a commercial, and they didn't even pay him that much for the commercial.
Youch.
I mean, Epic stole a lot of stuff. I mean, that's all they've been doing with this. I mean, them Epic.
Dude, it just feels weird with you talking about yourself. Like I know Epic is doing anything wrong. Like, Epic is doing that.
Epic's doing them dirty. Is what Epic is doing.
Nah.
You know what?
I don't know how to do Epic Games dirty though, since they have a copyright or trademark the Epic Games thing. Engine called Epic Games. though.
Do it. Get the trademark on it.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna trademark mine.
Yeah, let's see it.
I'm gonna trademark mine.
Don't you have to pay for like a copyright?
Yes.
Like,
I'm gonna
yeah,
do
you
that
could.
just to
But
spite
the
them.
second you do that, it's legally yours.
Yes, because they haven't trademarked or copyrighted yet. So when I do that for mine, I can say that they're copying me.
let me see how I want to see how much like a copyright thing is.
Yeah,
How much you have to pay?
He's literally going to buy it on stream right now.
Yo,
That's actually
what
happened to Fallout first.
I'm gonna go on stream.
That's legit what happened to Fallout first in that troll website.
Yeah, exactly. That's what happened with Fallout with that troll website. I'm gonna do that just to spite them. If they keep doing stupid.
Why would you? If it was me, I would do it just to sell the name back to him for $1 million.
Exactly. Like, you want his name? Here, you gotta pay.
Okay, before y'all go on, anything pertaining to copyright or trademark, depending on what you try to trademark or copyright, it depends on where you go and how much they charge for it. But like Jay said, if you end up trying to do it from a different company and then try to sell it back, you can charge however you like.
Wait, Into the Dead? There's Into the Dead too? I thought number one sold like trash.
The following is a fan-based parody. Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT is all owned by Funimation, Toei Animation, Fujitsu, and Vicarious Entertainment. Please support the official release.
SUPRASTARDC, there's an Into the Dead 2 coming out. I thought
Holy shit!
Trash.
Yeah, out.
Yo, really?
What coming?
Number one made enough money for number two?
Into the Dead.
Ooh.
Hey man, if Five Nights at Freddy's could get a sequel in the exact same year the first one came out, I believe in Into the Dead.
I thought the first one sold like trash. Like, really? They're making okay, hey, why not?
I'm not gonna talk about the Five Nights at Freddy's community. I don't need attacking us.
No, we don't need Five Nights at Freddy's community attacking us.
Oh, what?
There's a $55 copyright cost.
Yeah, y'all okay? Y'all good? Y'all good?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
onward to.
Diablo announced, and it will be dark, very dark.
Wait, Nicole's trying to say something. What, Nicole?
I was gonna say something to what Epic reply. Oh, I was gonna say to Epic. What you mean we Epic? I said nothing.
What?
You were saying we as in a group name, and she's like, I said nothing about that. I'm not going to be a part of that. I don't want to be a figure.
No, because DC was saying something about FNAF, and I'm like, what you mean we?
Oh no, yeah, he said something about FNAF. Yeah, we don't need hate come to this channel.
And when they attack hard.
Yeah, nah, they're going to be going to Chase's thing, spam him on emails. They get mad at their game.
That would be bad.
Literally, you don't do anything in the game. I played all the games. Like I mean, they're fun. You do nothing.
And people that understand what game development is, we went to school for this. I think you should actually take to heart what we say about it. I mean, take it with a grain of salt as well, because we're not full experts. But if your audience is saying something about your game and it's a lot of comments about the same thing, there might be an issue. If it were me, I would go and look at my game to see what they are talking about. That is a PSA for any game developers out there that wants to complain about what we just said.
Oh yeah.
Here's a PSA to everybody, to all consumers and everybody. Making a game is not easy. If you say you made a game and you said that was easy, you're either lying or you half-gassed it.
Well, I can make a game in 5 minutes.
I mean, you can make a game in 5 minutes. How good it is,
Well, think about Chutes and Ladders. I mean, or Ladders and Snakes. They're both simple games, only like 100 squares, and you can climb up ladders and you fall down snakes, and all you do is roll a die to move.
SpongeBob did it. What was that? Escalators and
eels and escalators.
Eels and escalators.
Eels and escalators.
Yay.
Yo, I actually saw that game at one of the novelty shops of that. It was amazing.
But y'all already pretty much know much of pretty much y'all know how to make it and put it together. But talking about somebody from scratch and somebody trying to learn it and trying to make it themselves,
I mean, even if you know, you still not gonna probably make that good of a game. Let's be honest. But yeah, speaking of games like Diablo 4, honestly, I like Diablo 1 and 2. I didn't like number 3. I don't know why. I just did not like it. So hopefully number 4 gives me the same vibe as number 2.
It was trying to talk about someone was trying to say something and kept getting cut off. What were they trying to say?
It's probably Nicole.
I was gonna say, for anyone, after I finish what I'm saying, Menace can say what he's saying. But what I was gonna say for anyone watching, I will tell you now. If it comes to coding video games, listen to DC, Epic, and Chase because they know what they're talking about since they major in it or already majored in it. So listen to them and don't take it to heart. And don't be all up in your feelings and get your head up your ass.
They're still gonna be in their feelings. Like when they're in their feelings, they're gonna email Chase or they're gonna message me. I don't like the way you said this. Okay, well you probably don't like this either. What? Block.
Hey, Epic, I just thought I'll let you know. Hey, Epic, I don't like your special guest Chase. He sounds weird. Like, okay, but why are you telling me this?
I just have a short statement. I actually hope nothing bad that goes about Diablo 4, but knowing the pattern, high chances are it's going to.
Hopefully it's good. Because like I said, I didn't like number 3. Like I said, I don't know why. I just didn't sit well, man. I like number 3. But number 4, I hope it's as good as number 1 and 2. I like.
Don't get me wrong. I don't mess with Diablo, but still.
Have y'all seen the movie Grandma's Boy?
No.
Yes, I have.
Okay. I want that game to be released. I think it's. I don't know if it's a real game or not, but see, what Grandma's Boy is about a game developer dude who is hired to play test games. Well, his life is going okay until he gets kicked out of his apartment. He has to move in with his grandma, and then so he's getting attention from his grandma, but he needs to be working, etc., and a lot of shit goes down. It's like a rated R movie.
It sounds like you're talking about the movie's Grandma Boy.
He develops this like really awesome. I forget the name of the game, but it looks really rad. Like he plays like Devils or something.
Isn't it on the OG Xbox? Is what he's making it for?
I think so.
Yeah, you're talking about the movie Grandma's Boy.
Yeah,
that's the name.
That's what he said, Suko.
I said that. I don't know what the name of the video already. I don't know what the name of the video game he made is, but it looks like it'd be really awesome to play.
I apologize. I didn't really hear you. It's my mistake.
It's all good.
No, Google, do not search wherever that you'll search.
Out. Next topic.
Oh, man.
Google
be searching some weird stuff, man. I don't even know why.
Google's like, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Did you say such a Pinkie Pie's age? Like, no.
Pinkie Pie.
No, I know one time Meno was talking about some weird stuff, and Google decided that, I guess someone said okay, and then they Google later on, and it decided to search up what he was talking about. I just turned and looked at my phone, and I was like, wait, what the heck is that on my screen? Like, I didn't even know what was going on.
Was this the thigh praise from last time?
No, this was like season 2, I think.
Oh.
You had said something weird, and it decided, hey. Like, nah, son. That was my old phone. That was my new one. That was my old phone.
Google was like, your phone was like, I need to check this out for myself.
I need to check this madness out for myself. All right.
I gotta check out this craziness. I gotta see what humans are talking about so I can blend in the future.
So, oh my, this is what you humans are into? Oh my gosh, what is this article you just sent me? Bunch of I can't show that picture.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
The censored game of the week is Azure Lane once again.
Okay, yeah.
That picture. To explain that picture, that was due to a poll winner, but because some people were freaked out about being in public, they basically scrapped it. They basically scrapped it as the loading screen, and that caused a ton of fire.
Okay.
Yeah, they did an official apology, just like what you're seeing right now, but still.
Wait, they apologized?
Yeah.
Okay. That
But
picture is something. That picture definitely something, but I mean, I don't think it was worth taking off. I mean, people know what they're getting when they buy Azure Lane.
Yeah.
I'm not buying the game because I know what it's about. But I mean, if you're buying it, you know what it's about. So I don't understand why.
Yeah.
Upset.
Buying it or playing
I
it.
thought it was a mobile game.
Exactly.
It's an anime.
Isn't it a free mobile game?
Yeah. And here's the trip. They've done worse. I've seen the Bathhouse one, both versions of them.
Yeah, so I mean,
That's still a looter, and they still have it there.
Yeah, it's just weird. Like, you know what you're getting with that game, so I don't know why you're upset. The thing is, the people who are upset weren't getting the game. I mean, I don't really. Yeah,
Or weren't playing in this game.
And Senior Kagura exists. There's not really much loot.
No, I mean, it's like I said before, DC. It's like these people weren't playing the game, nor were they buying any. They weren't contributing to the game like at all. So
I don't like how this looks. I don't want my child playing this. Like, Mom, I'm 32. I can make my own decisions.
Like,
you can make your decision to move out of my house.
Yeah, 100% though. But yeah, that just never made sense to me. It's like if Hazard made a game and then we have some,
Shout out to our future game.
Yeah, we have soccer moms coming in. We think this game's too violent. Okay, I don't care.
It's not for you.
This
for
dude
your
for you at all.
Thank you for building games out in the fucking world. Everything ain't for you.
It's for your unruly kids that want it.
Exactly.
This dude I'm subscribed to on YouTube. His channel is Scrubby. Shout out to you, Scrubby, if you're watching. His neighbor literally tried to get his YouTube channel taken down because her son was watching it.
Oh wow!
Man,
He kept.
Say, show me the law, ho.
That's weapons grade sin, and this is weapons grade sin.
Is that she kept calling the police on him. She would sneak over to his house and everything. Like,
if she snuck over to my house, she would not be alive.
Yeah, she kept.
I'm sorry, I thought she was a
property.
dangerous enemy, so I shot her.
She kept my property multiple times.
Yeah, multiple.
Believe in the right to bear arms.
There's a whole playlist.
I believe a warning shot. And then if you don't replease to the warning shot, then you get hit with the buckshot.
I'm sorry, no. When you say warning shot, the first thing that comes to my head thing is my warning shot is to the head.
See, there was one trick she tried to play. Like, she sent her son over there, like, to go talk to him, and then like an hour later, I think he said she came over there saying, like, you tried to kidnap my son. Like, lady, your son came over here by himself, and I have video evidence.
Lady, your son said pass the weed, and that's what happened.
Like, she literally tried to get him arrested for the YouTube channel.
If you were to pay attention to your son, then he wouldn't be at my house now, would he?
No, that's the thing. She sent him.
Yeah.
I heard you. I'm just saying.
She was.
That's my
that.
difference. If you weren't such a crappy mother, you'd be able to see the fact that you are a dumbass.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, she is a dumbass because
it's on her then.
She's a dumbass because she's a dumbass because okay, go DC, go.
Here's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
People are lactose in the world, and they're not supposed to drink pretty much stuff like milk and like some types of yogurt and ice cream.
Dairy products.
I'm sorry, I'm retard intolerant.
That's why they do with either almonds or, God forbid, soy.
Sorry, that's offensive, and I apologize for using the word retard.
That's not an offensive word now. Now you can't say something like that.
It is offensive because if you are actually special needs, it's offensive to them.
Yeah, no. Now people get mad when you say special needs. I don't know.
Oh man,
it keeps flipping what people get upset about.
Well, post just keeps moving there.
Listen. I don't know either. But just because those people are lactose intolerant doesn't mean we have to ban ice cream from the world. People are still enjoy ice cream whenever they want.
Yeah, I mean,
there's someone that's
free ice
allergic
cream.
to literally grass.
Yeah.
She got mad. Like, She wanted him to stop making YouTube videos about her, but he kept telling her, if you keep coming over here, I'm going to keep making more videos. Stop coming over here. The videos are going to stop. But she kept coming over there.
Videos about me. Well, I can't make YouTube videos if you don't come over now, can I?
Exactly. Like, it got so bad she had to move. Like, she literally moved in the last video. She's trying to sell her house. Because she can't have her way. Because she can't have her way.
I mean, I tell her she have her way. If she stops over the man's place, he's making a video about her because there's nothing new.
Exactly.
Well, it doesn't matter. He's making YouTube videos and
he's making money off that. He's making money off those videos.
I mean, you want to be stupid
Congratulations.
Or a person's house. I mean, I'm just not understanding. People get upset about the stupidest things.
Exactly.
Who's hosting the stream right now? Is it Epic or Suka?
It's Epic.
Okay.
You know Suka ain't hosting nothing.
I don't know that.
Well,
He's supposed to be second in command. Why do I have to do second command work, Suko?
Listen. Okay, Ubisoft reports
like Red Bar.
I don't think Ubisoft
like
is
Red
going to answer DC's question.
Ubisoft reports operating income down 93% as multiple game delays loom. See, I told you they spent too much on Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I don't know why they spent that much money on that game.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So that was how those delays happened.
I mean, the game made a lot of money, but they all spent a lot of money with the whatever they're doing here. DC talking about that earlier this week. Where were DC?
If you're gonna have a game and you up here spending a whole bunch of advertising, like you could have put all the advertising in funding indie projects, and you could have made way more money back than what they was pretty much doing. So I don't know.
Like I'm not trying to badmouth Assassin's Creed, but is Odyssey even that good?
It's okay.
Odyssey, listen, Odyssey is a good game. It's not an Assassin's Creed game.
I stopped at Syndicate.
It focused more on the mythology of it, which I personally am a fan of. But at the same time, Assassin's Creed needs to stop making games.
Assassin's Creed games. That was Assassin's Creed. That was the furthest thing from Assassin's Creed.
They just need to go back in the past with Assassin's Creed.
Like this is how the timeline put it. Like with Origins and Odyssey, this is how like the Brotherhood and stuff was getting started. So they were.
I understand the story, but the thing is, you're fighting demigods in Odyssey. You're not assassinating people. Like,
wait a minute, they're doing. Wait, hold up.
There are like boss fights where you fight like what is it? You fight little like gods.
Yeah, like you're not doing as people. That's the problem. It's not Assassin's Creed.
You're not killing humans anymore. You're killing mythological beasts.
Yeah, that was the problem with Odyssey.
We're killing mythological beasts or
like
the
fake shit that doesn't actually exist.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not
like
I
think you fight Anubis at one point, like as a side mission or something.
Yeah, that was an Origins, I think. You did like a Anubis side thing, you know? That was stupid. I was like, what the heck is this?
I think I saw like an Easter egg they put in there. They put an Easter egg for Final Fantasy 15. You can get a chocobo or something.
Oh yeah, I mean it had the whole like didn't like Final Fantasy have like Assassin's Creed festival or something like that within the game or something like that?
Pretty much.
That collaboration Ubisoft and Square Enix. Both of them spend too much money on their games.
Like I didn't play it, but that looked pretty cool to me.
Bottom line is, don't spend that much money marketing the game. Don't spend more money marketing the game than you spend making the game. Like, what?
Otherwise, disasters like this happens.
You're a dumbass.
Seriously, they made like $1 billion or so with this game, but that still wasn't enough to make up what they spent for the game. That's just foolishness.
You're just a dumbass.
I guess next topic.
Yeah.
I might crash my moto.
No.
Come on.
Don't crash.
Come on.
Don't crash.
I'm packing all the UBs for my fire truck right now. So.
Oh yeah, it's on crash. Sorry. Rest in peace.
I don't know. I'm already having problems with my laptop anyways. It's not charging anymore.
Ouch.
Okay, so Mitsubishi leaves Blizzard in the dust following Blitzchung's banning. Dang, they lost a major.
They lost a major sponsor.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I would never buy a Mitsubishi car unless I get it for free. But yeah, it's cool.
How many people are leaving?
Everyone.
Still a lot.
Listen, even Activision isn't speaking up. Yo, Blizzard, you're on your own.
When Nintendo was like, bro, we out of here. We're when Nintendo was like, bro, we out of here. We don't want anything to do with you. You're on your own. That's when you know you fucked up. Even Nintendo don't want any part of it.
Even their parent company Activision is just like, well, you gotta forward anything you gotta say to Blizzard. You know, we're not over this. I'm like, yo, guys.
I feel like it's gonna turn into a Trump speech. Like Blizzard, how do you feel about such and such leaving? Like, what's that? Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Like,
he's asking too many questions. Exactly. South Park style. Take him out.
Get him out. I have the right to be here. No, he doesn't. I have the right to know he does. He does not. Get him out of here.
We don't know who he is. His name is.
I want to know. Are they gonna have churros in here? Is it gonna be like one of those grand Taco Bells, or is it gonna be? Sorry, I've been watching a lot of Stick of Truth walkthroughs.
That's cool.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know when Ghost Robo played that game on the PS4, then when it came to Switch, he played it again on Switch.
I just can't have two versions of the same game. I can't.
Funny thing is, he finished the gameplay on the Switch. He didn't finish the gameplay on PS4. Like, he had put it down. And then when it came to Switch, he picked it back up and finished it.
And then he goes back to PS4. Like, where have you been? Like,
At your mama's?
Exactly.
That's because he was playing the game. He was playing the game when he was thinking of shit.
The PS4 is like, you've been with...
She says hi.
The PS4 is like, you've been with that slut Switch, haven't you? Like, it's not what you think. Like, I'm leaving.
That's how you think. I'll play a few games.
Super epic. Are y'all free later? Are y'all free later today?
Later today?
I'm good.
You mean right now?
I said later today because it's 1:09 a.m. What I mean is,
I'm good for right now, but I'm going over my grandma's house later on today. So,
what do you mean later today? Describe time.
Like around
11. Afternoonish or late.
Oh no, I'll probably be gone by then.
Maybe.
Okay, I will not be free later today, but hot something.
Same.
Like what you trying to do? Play a game or something?
Let's y'all play Friday 13.
Yeah, I was free last
Is that free?
Sunday.
Bro, I had to install every
video. I know.
There is. Thanks, NVIDIA.
He doesn't mean NVIDIA. Please don't mess up on me. He doesn't mean it.
Yeah.
Praying to the NVIDIA God.
Please, that DC knows not what he speaks of. Okay.
Do you play on the Xbox or the computer?
Xbox.
Time for weapons.
I play on both, but I play on both, but I pretty much majority play on my Xbox.
So MMOG fails. So more utility items coming soon to Fallout 76, except an update to Fallout to make it even more attractive. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Was it attractive to begin with?
No, listen. I need to figure out what I just read first.
Yeah.
76 is still trying to make more content.
Yeah.
Epic.
Also,
try not to have a heart attack, man. Try not to.
Also, those utility items. There's another source that says that's going to cost atoms as well. Yeah. This is what I warned you about when we're ending with weapons grade BS. Well, almost weapons grade BS.
Fallout 76. Why don't they just kill this game? I don't know why they keep. How do you mess up this much with one game?
In the whole span of a year.
Like, literally, it's been a.
You're
it
going
came out in
to
November last year, right? It came out in November last year,
answer
right?
your own question.
Oh yeah,
with another
it
game.
came out in November. Yeah.
And you know the game I'm thinking of.
Yeah, but I don't even think it messed up this bad. Like, literally, it came out in November, and it's November now. It's literally a whole entire year of just messing up. I don't understand. I feel like you're on purpose at this point. It can't be accident. You keep messing. I don't want to believe this is accidental.
Or they just hired the wrong people to produce it.
Like, I mean, to me, maybe it's just a me thing. When I put out something and like, even when it's like I feel like it's not the best I can do, I always try to fix it and work on it, and I don't. There's been some I just destroyed, not destroyed, because I still have every model I ever made, but like there's some that I just have to redo, and then that's what I put out. I don't understand a company putting out a whole entire game and just continuously patch that, break it, or bring back new bugs that they just fixed, and release this and that, and they just keep messing up for an entire year. And keep it going.
Like Epic, what you be like? What you were saying? So you feel like there's something you can just add more, like you don't get rid of anything, but you just keep. You feel like you could just do something better or just change this up, right?
Some things are just too broken. Like I mean, like Hassan, like you went to college with me. Like there were some models that I literally could not salvage. Like I still have them saved, but I did not put them out because like I looked at them, I can't salvage this, so I just make a whole new one. There's times like that. I think Fallout 76 is that model. You can't salvage it, so you have to destroy it and make something new. Like Fallout. Like Final Fantasy 14, the initial Final Fantasy 14 came out.
You know how they could save Fallout? You want to know how they can save it? Turn it into Gmod.
Yep. There you go.
Because that's what a couple college
Scrap
students
it.
did. Is they made Gmod out of a what was the game? I can't remember.
I forget.
Or just completely scrap it and make a brand new game.
Like I said, do what Final Fantasy 14 did. Like when Nishi came out, it was garbage. They had to scrap it and they released a Realm Reborn, which was actually a good one. Do that.
Yeah, just scrap your, like Anthem needs to do, just scrap your whole model and start something new. You can keep the name, but just scrap the original gameplay and just bring out something new.
But you can't say that about this model.
DC, I got my headset working. I finally fixed it.
That's good. Man. But yeah, I mean, this is just getting sad. I mean, it was already sad. Now it's just, it's like you know that one kid that keeps getting up and keeps getting beat up, and you, at this point you're like, just stay down. Like it's okay. Like I'm not thinking less of you to stay down because you literally can't do nothing at this point. Like it stops being.
That's why people are getting sick.
It's seriously bad news.
This site really just had my email right here. I just played myself by scrolling down.
Dun 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 dun.
When this is processed, I'm gonna cut that part out. And like it's
yeah.
It said, "Do you want to send newsletters to this email?" I'm like, why would you have that right there?
Do you want to stop asking me questions? Do you want to stop asking me questions and be scrapped for parts, you dumb computer? Or you want to send my email?
But yeah, so
that's why I scroll down the comments.
Well, no, it's just that. Like, I don't know why my thing was automatically linked. I was in incognito. Like what? Whatever.
It wanted to show you. It wanted to show you everything.
But yeah, Fallout 76. They just need to scrap it and just rise some ashes like Phoenix or something. Like I mean, do not keep releasing.
You're gonna make me want to play the song.
Yeah.
No.
I'm not. You're going to make me want to.
Get messed up by copyright bots.
Yeah.
As long as it's not 15 seconds, they can't do nothing.
Then they change or whatever.
This just is very upsetting. Like Fallout 76 really does like truly it just does something to me whenever I see his name. I'm like, guys, y'all gotta really I gotta do something.
Who was it that was always mad at No Man's Sky?
That was probably me too.
No,
When it first launched.
he was a guy at our college.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a buddy at college that got so worked up about No Man's Skies. He came in, since the release date of it, he came in every day and complained about it.
I think he was one of the backers, that's why. I think he was really mad about that because he wanted the backers and he didn't deliver. I'm like, see?
I could believe that. I could believe he was a backer for it.
Yeah. So I think that's what he said once he was a backer. I'm not sure. I can't remember, but I think that's when he's so mad.
Like, good morning, Billy. Would you like to read us your report? I hate No Man's Sky. Okay, but would you like to read your report? No Man's Sky.
No, pretty much that's what happened is...
Yeah, he was
the class that we were taking at the time was, I believe, game prototyping. Or for me, it was game prototyping. And we're sitting in there, and this guy comes up, and he's so pissed off. And, like, as he's describing his report to show his progress, he's like, and see... You can see how this model is very smooth. Unlike No Man's Sky, this model has a clear vision of what it needs to be.
What if that was some kid's name in classroom? Like, this is very clear, unlike No Man's Sky. Please stop talking about me.
Stop talking about me. Shut up. You're gonna hurt my feelings. Shut up.
Like, unlike No Man's Sky, I'm like, shut up. It's a skin condition, man.
But hey, you know what? I'll say this. I can give No Man's Sky this. It at least is something more now than it was when it first came out.
They've totally revamped it.
Yeah. Fallout 76 it just gets worse. Like, every update makes it worse. And it's like, you cannot fix this. It's too broken. Just start anew. And it's okay. I mean, it's okay. Like, sometimes you'll fail. Like, you gotta pick yourself up from it. Like, just stop trying to make this a success.
Dude, Epic, you forget this is Bethesda. So you said it's okay to fail. Bethesda's like, we're Bethesda. We don't fail. We evolve. Well, no, you're devolving right now.
Yeah, it's totally fail.
Total fail.
Like, Epic, Bethesda, you're devolving right now. Please stop.
I mean, it's like Square Enix really wants us to like lightning. They keep shoving lightning in everything. Like, oh, you gotta love lightning. No, character. I'm sorry.
Like, it got annoying too.
I'm gonna just say it like this because like I want to say something because I have to fall asleep here. Like, just like how Biomagic or BioWare Magic is bullshit. Bethesda's and Tom Howard.
He's talking.
The whole cuteness of what they're saying, how glitches and stuff makes it's like the magic. That's BS too. They really need to focus on making a good and debug game. No, they need to go back, take the game back, take it around back, and just shoot it, or just,
put it down like Old Yeller, please.
Yes.
Use another engine.
That engine they're using isn't working.
It's not good. It's not a good engine. What, the Creation engine? Creation engine is not a good engine. It's not working anymore. It's running its course.
It worked.
Use another one.
You said it's not working anymore. That implies it worked at one point.
You're right.
You're right. Fallout 3.
Isn't that like the Luminosity engine?
The Luminosity engine. The problem with the Luminosity engine is it was made for games like Bravely Default and stuff, and like the other game that came on Switch. What is it called?
Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, Octopath Traveler. It was made for those kind of games that works really well for them, and like it produces pretty visuals, but it doesn't run very smooth at all. And the Luminous engine, Square Enix like, yo, we're gonna use this. Like, apparently they were using the Luminous engine for Kingdom Hearts 3, but because it couldn't run, they had to cut it, and they of course used Unreal Engine 4. I was like, the Luminous engine does not work, Square Enix. Stop using it. And I think to their credit they have. I think Final Fantasy 15 is the last one they're going to use with that. Sometimes engines just don't work. I mean, it's okay. I mean,
we can blame the engine. We should blame the engine.
Mortal Engine.
I blame the developer. They know that you know what your engine can do. Like the engine I'm creating, I know what it can do. I know what it can't do. I'm not gonna put nothing on it that it can't do because I already know what it's gonna do. Like when I'm done with it, I'll definitely know what it's capable of because I made it. Like you know what you made is capable of.
No,
overhaul it.
I disagree with that. Only because, like, unless it was made by one person or two, you're not gonna know what your engine can fully do.
Yeah, if you're like, it's like this. It's like this. I'm gonna put it to you this way, Hotshot. There's a group developing this engine, yeah, but the group knows what they made the engine to do. Like the engine's not gonna do anything you didn't make it to do. Like if I make the engine to butter your toast, it's not gonna do anything else. Like that's just period. Like just period. That's not what it works. You have to tell it what it's gonna do.
I was just about to make that joke. Like who made this engine? Like double D. How do I computer?
Yeah. I mean that's why I say that's why I say about it. Like I mean, engines are just code. The code would never do what you tell it, what you do not allow it to do. It can only do what you allow it to do. That's just period. Like
you're right.
There's no debates on that. That's just period. If you say it can do this, it can only do this. The people who made it know what it can do, and they're telling you what it can do. You're like, no, well, I know you told me it can't do this, but I want to do this, so I'm going to run it anyway.
I want you to think about this, though.
Sonic 06 engine.
For an engine, for the engine itself, there's so many lines of code. You give the computer as much power as you write. But at the same time, if you don't write it well, you create certain loops that can cause shit to happen. Like, there's a lot of if-then statements that you need to do.
See, the thing is, what I'm trying to say is the problem with the engine is not that it doesn't work. There's nothing wrong with the engine, the code in the engine. It just cannot do what they're trying to make it do. That's the problem, and that's why I'm bringing it up. They're trying to make the engine cannot do this. It was not made to do. It was not made to do fast-paced action. They're doing fast-paced action because the engine was not made to do that. It jumpers and it doesn't run well. It does a slideshow. It does a slideshow,
and I know what's. And I know what's. Oh, sorry. I was about to say. And I know what some people start saying in the comments, or if they notice how Mortal Kombat 11 is running on the same engine as Mortal Kombat X, and I'm just trying to say those are two different games, and two different developers. One that's competent of making a fighting game, and the other one is Bethesda. All right, there you go.
Or it's like
you are ripping into Bethesda.
I mean, the thing is, the creation engine was never made to do what they want to do with Fallout.
But this is ripping into themselves.
Because when I believe a company that says I'd rather release a buggy, terrifying monstrosity instead of, working hard and presenting an experience that their fans really want. They really want a company to do good because they love the products that they're working in, and pretty much Bethesda just telling them go fuck off somewhere or just spit in their face like you'll take the shit that I give you. That's why I get pissed.
You have a fair point, and I'm not going to argue against that. But at the same time, what I thought he was arguing was that the engines themselves were the problem, not the people that are trying to make the engine do something that's not.
No, that's literally what I said was the people, their problem, they're making the engine do what it can't do.
I thought you were saying it was creating powers that they didn't understand. They didn't confine it enough, so it was creating weird functions as well.
No, the engine was created well. They just gave a certain task. Yeah, they gave a certain task, and then they're trying to do tasks that the engine they created to do. You want an engine to do a specific task, you have to make it do that task. If you
no, I'm just. Sorry, I was trying to say no. I'm ripping into the company. I already know what Epic's trying to say. Like the engine can be it can be pushed even further. But you say it can be pushed even further, but the way they're trying to push it, it's not good.
Well, no, he's saying that the engine itself is not built for that purpose and can never be used for that purpose, or should not be used for that purpose.
All right.
I was saying, my opinion, I thought he was saying that the engine they were using was creating weird functions because the developers of that engine did not code it right, is what I thought. But he corrected himself, and I now understand what he means.
Okay.
Or he knew what he meant. I just had to catch up to know what he meant.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just very passionate talking about this because I say I'm creating my own. I'm creating different things, and I realize that I see this stuff. I'm just like, you know what you're making, because this is an in-house engine. It's not an engine outsourced like Unreal or something like that, where they have to talk to Epic Games about how the engine works. They made this engine.
Oh, this is in-house engine.
Yeah, the creation engine is an in-house engine, but Bethesda made it themselves. That's theirs.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
They still didn't understand how they didn't understand what they should have known what the capabilities of it was, is what he's complaining about.
Yeah, so that's my problem. Is the same team that is making the game made the engine. They're not two separate teams. They're the same team. If you look at like if you look at the creation engine, like who created it, it shows you. You're like, who created Fallout 4? Who about Fallout 76? Not 66, 76. The same developers. So you can actually make the engine, know what it can do, and still make a crappy game out of it. That's amazing.
You guys are idiots. Anyways.
But it is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to harp on that too much because, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm tired of people giving them passes, but I'm glad Fallout 76 isn't selling well because it doesn't deserve to.
Wow.
Not at all.
It doesn't. And I'm so glad I'm so glad it's not. They need to kill it and then learn a lesson from this. But since they're Bethesda and they have millions of dollars, they probably don't care. I know no small podcast that like this is gonna make them open their eyes and like, oh yeah, we're Bethesda.
Ooh, Nikes.
Well, except for one instance, which is actually the very next topic.
Okay, ZeniMax to refund for the Fallout 76 game. A year later, we get our money back. Well, I don't
know. This is for if you're in Australia, Lord forbid, and this is for those that. Yeah, and this is for those that got legit duped by Fallout 76, which was pretty much everyone that bought it. So good on them for actually doing something good.
Yeah, so if you bought the game between November 24th, 2018 and June 1st, 2019, you will you're eligible for a refund. If you haven't already received one.
For what?
I want to add, don't they need proof of purchase or?
Yes, yes, you do. You need your receipt, like always.
I want to know who kept it. Like I knew this receipt would come in handy one day.
Yeah, and they say like the only thing is you will no longer be entitled to access and play the game, but I mean honestly, you can't play it now. So I mean, it's pretty much the same.
I'll be back in a second. My dogs are barking.
Like you will no longer be able to access it. Like I can't play it now. So.
Yeah. You can't access or play the game once you get a refund. I can't do that now when I own the game, so I might as well get a refund. Like, that's how these people feel it probably. Like,
yeah. Pretty much all I can do.
What's the article on? I'm sorry.
ZeniMax is a refund consumers who bought Fallout 76 from November 24th of 2018 to June 1st of 2019.
Yeah, and that's basically part of the Australian government.
Yeah.
So they're pretty much forcing Bethesda to refund them.
I feel like they played the game and got pissed. Like, Crikey, this game is shit.
This game is dangerous for what?
Crikey, this game is.
Oh, Crikey, I'd rather be books and two kangaroos on a spiked bed than play this shit.
That's how I feel, man.
It's lagging and it's fucking spinning. I think it's because.
If someone said, they're like, how do you judge this game you haven't played it yet? I'm like, well, I mean, if you had a game, you probably haven't played it either because it doesn't work.
Or have not seen one of those that have not seen the weapons grade BS that Bethesda caused all year.
See, like the problem I have with these games is they don't work. Like they're not subjectively bad; they're objectively bad because they don't work. If you release a game that doesn't work, then I don't understand. It just doesn't work.
But it just works. No, it don't.
It just works. It just works. Like, no, it doesn't.
No, it don't.
It's just trash. It's just trash.
Yeah, weapons grade bullshit. No, don't work.
Don't ever sell this to your customers again. Oh my god, this really hurts my spirit. I don't know why. This really hurts me on a deep level. Because I really like Skyrim. Like DC knows I got it on every platform. I really like Skyrim. God dang. How the mighty have fallen.
Indeed.
Did we talk about Death Stranding yet? Did we ever talk about Death Stranding? I don't think so.
Oh, we have not.
I think so.
We can end on that instead of this BS.
Yeah. Apparently there was some controversy because IGN sent a bad review of the game. Yeah.
So basically, go ahead.
You go ahead, Epic.
I was gonna say basically, Death Stranding. It has reviews. Okay, these reviews don't make sense. So we'll get the IGN thing in a second. Okay, so SuperStarDC, you're here, okay? So if I'm a reviewer, right, and I'm saying, yo, this game was boring, it was not all fun, story was good, but everything else was lackluster, what grade do you think I'll be giving it?
I've at the very most a medium grade.
Yeah, so at the very highest, maybe 7, probably 6 though, right?
Yeah, it sounds like my absolutely fair rating.
Yeah, but guess what these reviewers that were saying that exact statement gave it?
Super high ratings.
8.5, 9, 9.5, 10. 10!
Oh my god.
Did they even play the game yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently.
What?
What?
What did you just say?
Huh?
Well, some of them actually played the game. Others.
No, he said apparently.
I said apparently some journalist who's been playing the game.
What?
What was that?
Stop cutting out.
Like
Stop
legit.
hiding the detail. You're going apparently some.
Wait, does he have Spectrum too?
Yeah, I guess so.
Ah, man.
This is going to be so anticlimactic when he comes back and says,
Yeah.
some reviewer is family to the guy that made it, so they gave him a 10.
No, but it does make sense because I don't think you were here when I said this, but like it's like this. It's like here's like a review. It's like this game is boring. It's not all fun. The gameplay elements they're almost non-existent. They're like the story's good, but everything else falls flat. So what rating does that sound?
I'm gonna say Masakusa.
The story's good, but everything else sucks.
Am I back?
Yeah.
Yeah,
one or
exactly.
two.
Below average, right?
Exactly. They're giving it 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10. 10. I'm like,
All right.
how is this getting such a high grade? If you say yourself you think it's boring, if I think a game's boring and not all fun, I'm not giving it a high grade. Period.
So, like I was saying earlier, apparently some companies are giving it a 6 out of 10 or 5 out of 10, and other companies are giving it. When I mean companies, I mean journalists. Other journalists is giving it a perfect, like yearly perfect score, or 8 out of 10 or 9 out of 10. It's like divisive right now.
This game has a higher grade on Metacritic than Luigi's Mansion 3. That's what makes me.
Yeah.
I'm saying I never played that game before, so I do not know what to say. But here's what I can truly say: y'all are really sucking up Kojima's teeth like that. All right.
I mean, I want to play the game, but I don't want to play
the game. To me, I'm sorry, Kojima, but the game to me looks boring. It doesn't look interesting. It just looks boring.
Kojima himself said the game's not fun.
Good analogy. It looks boring when the fact is a review said it is boring.
Exactly. It said it is boring. It's not.
I'm sorry, I'm messing with you.
It's a walking simulator.
You're like a FedEx person basically. You're going across the world, putting out packages, man. Delivering packages.
Yeah,
what?
still West. This is basically Quest.
I need you to do me a favor.
Yo.
I need you to do me a favor.
Yo.
Pronounce that P harder. I don't think they're getting it. Packaging.
Packaging, but I'm mad.
I know. You sound like you're about to go into a Daffy Duck reference.
No, you're literally playing as a postal service in a fucking twisted story. Like, you're playing as a mailman and then giving it a 10 out of 10. What the fuck?
You're playing as the ultimate mailman. It's not even a mailman, essentially. He's supposed to be going, like, everywhere, traveling distance. I say the ultimate UPS service.
Yo, listen.
Dun, 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 dun,
literally every questing mechanic from most, if not all RPGs.
Something I gotta give this game is its graphics are amazing. Its character models are amazing. That's something.
I don't want to see people.
Wait, this is like we're talking about.
Listen. I'm gonna give the game a try. But if I just play the game, because again, if you're telling me that if I have to play a game at a certain point to need it to be good, I'm not doing that shit. No, a game should be great the time I pick up and start the game to the point I finish the game. If it's not that good, I'm taking the game back. Everybody has different views and opinions, so.
No, I literally don't agree with that because logically, that doesn't make sense. If your game is always entertaining, which means always a climax. No, he said it has to be
entertaining at a certain point. He's like, if he's playing a game for like 10 hours, it takes 10 hours to get good, then he doesn't feel like it's a good use of his money.
What was that game that came out that took forever to come out? It's like Kingdom Hearts something.
Kingdom Hearts 3?
Yeah.
Duke Nukem.
Sounds like you're talking about that game.
Oh, dear.
Kingdom Hearts 3 is at least a game. You're not walking around.
Like, here's what I'm trying to say. A game needs to be interesting to me from the get-go. That's an opinion, and I understand that you probably...
I agree with that. But literally, logic, actually scientifically proven, you need to have down points in the game so you can get that adrenaline feel.
What you're saying is right.
The time.
But I mean, it still is like that. Still goes in intrigue though. Like if I'm gonna play Mario's gonna be intriguing to me at the beginning. Now there's gonna be down parts in it. There's down parts not as.
Can we have a game?
But yeah,
to everyone that listens to this podcast, can someone build a game where Luigi just kills Mario over and over again?
You want to know what would be a?
Can we just have Luigi or Yoshi kill Mario over and over again?
Yeah, Yoshi jumps off Mario's back.
Exactly.
Kind of like the Adult Swim video.
Yoshi's like.
You mean Super Mario Maker? Where you could just have play as Luigi and just fucking cuck Mario so badly at the final part.
Like, hello, brother.
Either that or did we have a game where Mario kills Peach?
Did we have a game where Mario can't jump?
But Newgrounds had a game like that.
But I agree with you, Chase. Like a game should not always be go with no stops. There should be some breakdown times and like have you sink in the feel of the world like God of War. It doesn't always have to be go. There needs to be some stops so everything can sink in. But I was trying to say if the game is like
boring,
boring slogfest, and then it gets like it gets interesting towards the end. I don't feel like that should be.
That should not be.
Yeah, because didn't Kojima say it takes 20 hours for this game to get good or something like that?
How long?
And that's the developer. And that's the main developer. Like, I mean, the problem. Like, Kojima wants to make movies so bad that he started making his game movies. And no, I'm not saying I do not agree with this one reviewer. They say maybe Konami was necessary evil. No, you should never treat your workers like that. Period. I don't care.
What?
That's just nasty.
I don't think there is such a necessary evil in the workforce.
Yeah, no. Like Konami, Kojima, he's going to, like, you say you can argue he's going off deep end, but no. How Konami was treating him and their other workers, you should never treat your workers like that. Like, I would never agree that Konami was necessary evil for Kojima.
Yeah, Konami said, like, we don't want video game, we want pachinko.
What Konami needs to do is license their titles out to other companies and just license out Silent Hill.
Just license out their engine, the Fox engine. That's a great engine.
License all their stuff out. They ain't using it. Yeah. They're particular everything. They're not using anything.
Yeah, y'all saw how good Phantom Pain looked on a 360 and PS3. That's how good a Fox engine is.
I want to say it looks better on Xbox One. 360 just...
It looks better on the One, of course, because it's a newer console. But, I mean, it still looks good on 360, which is amazing because, antiquated system. Antiquated hardware.
True. Cause I don't have the Xbox. I just have the 360 version. I don't have the Xbox One version.
Yeah, I got the 360 version for free. That's all right. That was before I got the current gen console. Yeah. I mean, so yeah, Kojima, I mean, he just gets Kojima points. I mean, and like, that's all I'll say. I mean, it's just like...
You saying that people are doing the big suck?
Yeah, here's this review. It's a post-apocalyptic FedEx simulator. That's what I'm saying.
It's pretty much FedEx, but yeah, we should come up with a different name.
Anyways.
I feel like...
UPS.
Yeah, Kojima fans will be all over this, but for everybody else who just I don't find it's gonna split everybody apart. Kojima fans will ride this to the end. Some other people would just be like, I don't think this is for me. I'm gonna drop it, and I think that this is something that Kojima wants, and that's a weird fucking thing. I'm just saying.
I just came up with it. Yeah, it would be Fetus X because they have a fetus attached to whatever the heck.
Yeah, they're bridge babies because they're the only ones who see into the other world or something like that. You need them to do a light so you see the... I don't know what the heck I just said, but that's basically the...
It would have been more fun if I thought he was doing something where the land of the dead, the world of the living was pretty much... Everybody in the living world is pretty much dying off and coming to the land of the dead from a mysterious event. And it's up to a guy to go to the land of the dead and try to stop whatever's happening so people can come back to the land of the living. Something like that. Okay. I was almost right.
Okay, DC, I have to... I'm with you on it. That's what I thought, too. And then they're like, no, we're rebuilding America. What does that have to do with the land of the dead, though?
Well,
They do not worship us, they must die. Okay.
Because they literally said that, we're rebuilding America.
They're technically rebuilding the whole world in a way because, they're sending out the stuff, and only one delivery man can do the job. You can pack as much stuff as you want. I saw a whole 2-hour thing of one reviewer playing it. It's you can fill up as many bags as you want, but no, if there's too many, he's gonna be wobbling. If you fall, all the packages fall. You can damage them. You don't want to damage them, so you can make a bridge across the water, so you can go across the water and package. He just walked for 2 hours. He's walking. And there's no sprint when you have all those packages.
Oh man,
I cannot wait to look on Twitch. I can't wait for people to play this on Twitch. Their viewers is going to be so fucking mad.
I'm just looking at a reviewer. I'm like, is he trolling?
Yeah. Do you think I could be like you? Like I walk basically everywhere, right? You already know that.
So there you go, Norman Reedus Part 2. There you go, man. Got it.
Exactly. Like I'm the next Norman Reedus.
Konami just needs to license out.
Yeah, but you need to be able to hold weight. Can you carry a lot of weight with you?
Yeah, because he carrying a mess out of these packages.
I have a witness right here. It's like Epic, you know what to do, man.
Now, Suko be crazy. I don't know what Suko be doing. Like,
hey,
we passed him one time and we saw him walking. I'm like, yo, Suko, you need a ride? He's like, I'm good. I was like, get in the car.
Slap him side of the head. Slaps the side of the head. Get in the car. Boom. Walking in the middle of the night. I'm just kidding.
I just wanted to walk.
My man trying to walk long way. My man I think he's supposed to meet me at the movies, so he's gonna walk all the way over there. Like, Suko, you crazy, man.
But man got dedication though. He got dedication though.
But no, the fact that he's walking while Epic is driving by.
I didn't know he was walking
up there. No. The fact that you were not at the movie theater already means you didn't leave early enough.
Oh, I was about to do it, bro. I had to catch myself, man. We live, bro. I caught myself, bro. He's a certain shade where it turns people of that certain shade a technicality of a type where they do not arrive on that time.
Oh yeah, color people time. That's what we call it. It's okay.
Yeah. I'm usually on time.
Don't worry, I'll be there in 20 minutes. He gets there 2 hours.
Shows up an hour later.
Yeah,
2 hours later.
I mean, them's facts. Them's facts. As I forget who said that. I was one of the Twitch people I watched. He said, "Them's facts. Them facts, B."
Yeah, colored o'clock is what they call it.
Yeah, but so literally this game is getting high reviews. I don't. I'm just kind of salty that Luigi mentioned at 82 on Metacritic. This is at 84.
What?
Wow.
Are you playing the same game?
DC's in disbelief now. Oh no.
Is someone getting paid off?
Could
it be me? Could it be me? Can you just give me money and I'll say it's a good game?
I mean, yo, give me money. I'll be like, yo, Kojima, this is the best you made.
I'll leave a good rating, but I'll be honest in my statement.
That's what they're doing. They're saying in reviews that it wasn't enjoyable, but then the score is like 9.5 10. I'm like, wait, what?
Epic
No, that is the best trick ever. Think about it. If you have a bit of code that automatically gives you a high score, a high rating.
I just want to know. Mario Odyssey gets like a damn near 9s and 10 out of 10, but when Luigi gets his own game and it's actually a pretty damn good one, he still gets like either
Luigi's Mansion was never making as much Mario Odyssey getting has high scores because I don't know. It's like they automatically deduct points if Mario's not the main focus. They automatically They automatically deduct points.
I
automatically deduct points if Boruto comes on.
Oh my God.
I mean, I'm gonna deduct points for that too.
-20.
I see Boruto. That's the highest you can get right there is a 1 already.
I fucking hate that dipshit.
Yeah. So that literally, I think that people are just happy you can see Norman Reedus' name. I think that's some score. Like, oh, Mr. Reedus.
Taking a mad whiz.
Yeah, you can watch him pee. I don't know why they advertise that.
And then you can use his waist as a weapon.
Perverts.
You can use his waist as a weapon. That literally
is.
Pervert does react to you being a pervert.
Like, listen, man, it really surprised me they advertised it. Like, watch him pee. I'm like, wait, what?
No, you know what it's. Let me tell you what it's going to be. It's going to be a hidden achievement to carry his waist with you the whole game.
I believe
He's joking, but that's actually going to happen.
The achievement is going to be called Fecal Finisher.
Yo, if it's actually like that, they owe you money, Hot Side.
I've thankfully seen worse.
And
Duke Nukem is actually achievement
that.
to throw crap at the wall.
Yeah.
There's
gonna be an achievement for buying the game. It's gonna be a
and in your RMI, you get achievements for looking up skirts, and now this.
That was don't bring up Lollipop Chainsaw Man.
There's a pervert
other
secret.
games. Don't kink shame him in front of the live audience.
Yeah. So literally, this game, it makes me wonder. That's all I'm saying. I'm like, brownie points because Kojima. And anyone who doesn't agree, okay, you don't have to agree
on how it makes you wonder.
Hey, Nicole San Diego, this is a PlayStation 4 game. How do you feel about that? The whole Death Stranding thing.
That's how I feel too.
No words.
She bailed, didn't she?
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, totally bailed.
Anyone who doesn't agree with us, y'all don't have to. Like I said, that's our opinion. If you think that we're stupid because we haven't played a game yet and we're judging it, hey,
we're overjudging it because
I'm not saying it's gonna be good. I'm not saying it's gonna be good. I'm not saying it's gonna be bad. I said I'll give it a try.
I don't think this game's gonna be bad. I just don't think it should be getting 9s or 10s when the reviewers are saying themselves they didn't have fun with it. I mean,
true.
I don't even trust reviewers like that unless it's like an indie reviewer by themselves, not like IGN or anything. I'm not gonna trust.
No, them. IGN gave it a low review. That's why IGN's getting hate.
Yeah.
So here's what I'm going to say. This is going to be my final comment on this. I say do what everybody else do and look up some videos about the game and see if that's your cup of tea. If it's not your cup of tea, then I understand. You can walk away because it's your money. If this looks interesting to you or you just want to
walk away, you have to give me the money.
You have to give Hot Shot the money. You got to give him the money. All of the money.
It'll be in better use there.
With interest.
With interest. How many percent, Hot Chat?
The percent number is how many steps it took to you to give it to me.
See, multiply it by 2.
Chase, if I give you $60, could you make me a $60 game?
I can make you a game. I don't know it'd be worth $60.
I mean, this game's not worth $60.
I don't know. I just want you to make it.
I can make you a model where you can just watch the model. You just float around it, and you can control and make the model move a little bit.
Beyond Two Souls? I'm kidding. But no, see, I had to do a Clown World visual for this one.
Yeah, but like I said, for my look up reviews to see if you like the game or play it. Don't just look at everybody's opinion, go off everybody's opinion because everybody's different. It's like literally this game is literally up to you. Do you think that this game will actually be fun for you? Like be willing to spend $60?
Yeah. Because if you enjoy it, you enjoy it. We're not gonna be mad at you for enjoying it. I might. Yeah. Okay. How's that like? But honestly, I'm just gonna be like, okay, you enjoy it if you won't. I'm personally not looking forward to it. Like if someone gives it to me for free, I'll play it. I'm not paying for it.
Exactly. My $60 is going. $60 is going to Pokemon Sword. No, Pokemon.
I am so sorry you're wasting money.
I love Pokemon games. I'm a sheep. I live with the city.
Yes,
I live with it.
I want Luigi's Mansion 3 first.
Yeah, I mean, I got that game day one. Thumbs up for Luigi's Mansion. Y'all know I was getting that game, man.
For good reason.
I just get a free code from DC on my PlayStation. Like it's a free code for Death Stranding. Use it.
You think I'm buying that game? Hey, Big Tello. Tello. I literally told him I'm not buying it.
No, I mean if you. Never mind. Forget.
I ain't buying that piece of crap. I mean, I ain't buying that Kojima's game. Let me chill. I actually respect Kojima because I love Zone of the Enders.
True, Zone of the Enders is awesome.
I know it is.
I know about that.
Stop lying.
I love Zone of the Enders. Relaxing.
Stop lying.
I ain't lying to myself. I love that.
Yes, you are.
Oh, yes, I am. So you gonna tell me what I like? Wow.
Yes, I will.
Menos is gonna tell you what you like.
I love the Zone of the Enders. I love the Zone of the Enders series. I would love to have a remaster of the first one.
Menos is like, no, you don't. You like what I tell you like.
Do the thing I told you like.
$60.
Menos, go hug those thighs and leave me alone.
$60. No. I want you guys to think about this real quick though. $60 for a FedEx simulator. That's all I'm saying.
A what?
FedEx simulator. Yeah.
Buy the new
$60.
Pokemon game. You might be sad, but you at least use the $60 to a better value.
Hey, guess what? It's a Pokemon game. You could literally go buy one for $2 and still have the same experience.
What Pokemon game is for $2, sir?
Seriously, what Pokemon game did you buy for $2?
I guarantee you can find one on eBay.
Yeah, but I don't think it's in working condition.
I didn't say it at all. You'll still get as much enjoyment out of it.
I see what you did there.
Never drops. It never drops. I look every day. They never drop.
Yeah, man.
How much is Pokemon Red?
Yo, man, Pokemon Red, if you get it in mint condition, they try to say $50. I'm like, I ain't feeling that.
They charge $300. Like the Pokemon Red.
You can get Pokemon Red, Yellow, Blue, Gold, and Silver for $20.
Where? Where do you?
Not legit copy.
Etsy, Let's Play retro games.
Oh, it's
buy Pokemon from Etsy. That's all about that.
Oh, you talking about I play Mom Pop Shot's got fucking retro.
Just go and search. Just go and search Pokemon Red in Google, and then go to shopping.
First thing I say you should never buy Pokemon from Etsy. They're not giving you the game they're saying to give you. That's all I'm saying.
And then there's also Pokemon Fire Red, Leaf Green, Emerald Ruby, Sapphire, and for $5.
I like Pokemon.
Because John Charnari had made a video about that where he got a Pokemon game from Etsy. Like it had the title of an actual Pokemon game, but it wasn't that game.
Yeah, but this one says all 5 games are tested, guaranteed to save and work. And if they're lying, sue them.
I totally forgot. We can't sue them.
Yeah, it's a gray area if you don't know the actual people. It's a gray area on the internet. The internet.
If y'all, just go. If y'all not sure, for chat, if y'all not sure, if y'all want to buy some old games but not sure where to buy them, don't buy them from GameStop. Just go to your latest mom and pop retro shop and just buy them from there. Support them, not GameStop. All right, there you go.
Okay, now let's get into these outros.
Yes. We're done for the day.
Okay, Master Minoso.
This has been Master Meno of Absolute Destiny, whatever. And until next time, be seeing ya.
Who can do the Nicole San Diego accent?
Bye.
Okay, that was pretty good. SuprastarDC.
Yo, SuprastarDC, Super Plays, YouTube and Twitch. I play games off stream, offline, no edits, got nothing on my stuff, 0 views every day, delete. All right, I'm out.
Superstar, no content. Okay,
Whoa!
Suko.
Epic, no content.
Bro, more content than you, dog.
That's the epic content right there.
No content allowed.
Slender's the epic content.
Suko.
This is Suko signing off. We'll see you again next week, and I wish to thank Chase/Hotshot for joining us today. I want to thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Awesome. It was fun. This has been Hotshot, the one that has been manipulating people into saying stupid stuff. I'm also the crazy fan of these guys. I definitely say check them out, but if you want to check me out, you can either follow me on ArtStation or go to my webpage, chaseholmescreations.com. Check out my models.
Wait a minute. You're the one that's been manipulating this? What?
Pretty much.
Oh please, no. We didn't need him to manipulate this, Suko. You're already there. Okay, and this is Epic Steve, the big boss of the podcast. You guys have a nice weekend. Remember, daylight savings. Peace.
Be seeing ya. And thanks for joining us, Hotshot.
Yep, it was